lower microplastic contamination and reduces carbon footprint. There is also a QR for the same that can be scanned on your mobile phone to know further about this initiative taken by CASFOS during this particular event. Now, we have a couple of learning videos that were taken about the officer trainees of the 37th induction course while they were on the job training, which I would like to play for all of you.
Anasagar Lake, the heart of Ajmer city. For centuries, it has been a home for diverse flora and fauna, including various migratory birds. But today, this jewel and its biodiversity is in danger, actually a great danger. What was once a clean, living and thriving lake is now filled with sewage generated by local households, plastic waste and garbage thrown by local visitors and tourists. Largely spread weeds, dead birds, fishes and foul smells. All this has become a sad identity for this lake now. Many local and migratory birds that once grazed this lake are reduced in numbers and some have disappeared. And the reason? Unplanned constructions, high-raised pathway, untreated drains and invasive weeds like water hyacinth are choking the lake. Water tests show pollution rising, oxygen level falling and fishes dying. Its water, which is still sacred for many people, is nowhere close to be considered clean, and the credit for all this goes to us. Yes, only us. The Honorable Supreme Court has ordered constructions in its wetland areas to be removed. Local administration and people have started cleanup drives, but this is just the beginning. Anasagar Lake can live again with its diverse flora and fauna if we treat our sewage properly, stop dumping wastes here, protect its wetland areas and join hands to care for it, for the birds, for Ajmer, for better environment and for our better future.
अभी नहीं बोल दी, फोन मेरा फोटो वाला, अब कहाँ से आएगा फोटो? हैं? हाँ, भेजा तो मान है। हाँ, चलो तो, खड़ा ना, अरे तो, एक सेकंड। The following is the QR code that I was talking about. This can be scanned into your phones to understand about how we have taken this initiative to make this a single-use plastic-free event. That will not only impact the life of hundreds of people, but maybe lakhs, 10 lakhs, millions. This will stop a lot of plastic items from entering landfills and oceans. This will also lower microplastic contamination and will also reduce carbon footprint. And now, I would like to show you another video that was taken during the OJT period of one of our officer trainees of the 37th batch.
In the vast deserts of Rajasthan, survival isn't easy. But here in the arid plains of Nagaur, every injured wild soul is not forgotten. Every month, wild animals, mostly chinkara, peacocks, and nilgai, are found wounded, hit by speeding vehicles, tangled in wires, or attacked by stray dogs. But hope lies here at the Gogelau Rescue Center, part of the Gogelau Conservation Reserve established in 2012 and spanning 358 hectares. This center stands as a lifeline for Nagaur's wildlife. From a single phone call to the control room, a team sets out. Every minute counts, every life matters. From January to April 2025, 309 wild animals were rescued. Some couldn't make it, but many did, because someone reached in time. Thanks to fast response, local support, and round-the-clock care at the center. I'm Garima Vishnoi, officer trainee of 37th SFS Wage at Kesfos, Dehradun. During my on-job training, I saw these rescues up close. The urgency, the teamwork, and the quiet determination of forest staff that keeps this center alive. Behind every rescue is a team, forest staff, local heroes, and the spirit of Vishnoi community, all working together for one purpose, Jeev Daya, compassion for all life. They don't just live with wildlife, they live for it. But the challenges are real. One rescue vehicle, no full-time wait, limited cases, and animals needing help faster than ever. Yet with little, there's so much. And with your awareness, we can do even more. In just 5 years, survival rose from 70% to over 50%. Not because we had everything, but because we gave everything. At Gogelau Rescue Center, they receive treatment, food, care, and rest. Not every story ends in release, but everyone begins with hope. And when the healing is done, comes the most beautiful sight of all, a life running free again. You don't need a uniform to save a life, just eyes that notice and a heart that cares. Their survival depends on your awareness. Wildlife can't ask for help. Be their voice, be their guardian.
Our chief guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, a veteran IFS officer, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, will be with us shortly. In the meanwhile, I kindly request all the audience to kindly switch off your mobile phones and maintain silence. I humbly request the distinguished guests not to leave the convocation hall till the completion of today's ceremony. Thank you all for your kind cooperation. Here's another video for you from one of the officer trainees that was taken during their on-the-job training.
Sometimes the story of one village can show the path to an entire nation. Let me take you through two villages. First, Ghat, where illegal mining continued to swallow lives, and the other, Chimravli, where the forest has brought back life again. Ghat was once a home to forest and fertile fields, but today only dust and fear remain, with no sustainable jobs and no secure future. Findings showed increase in soil erosion, water going deep, and lead and mercury levels found significantly higher than the safer limits. On visiting a CHC, I myself witnessed a spike in respiratory and waterborne diseases and the cases of silicosis. Forest on one side and the illegal mining mafias on the other, Ghat became a battlefield. There were 20 plus violent encounters and the forest patrols were ambushed and the foresters were attacked. But just 10 kilometers away, a different story was unfolding. In Chimravli, the forest was finding its way back. The site, once equally degraded, became a symbol of restoration. The land was healing, and so were the people. Let's hear the success story from Forest Department and local community leaders.
यहाँ जो इलीगल माइनिंग होती थी उससे ये जो ग्रामवासी थे सिमरावली वाले ये बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान थे मैडम। यहाँ ये ट्रैक्टर वाले जो खनन करता है ये शराब पी के इनके गाली गलौज ऐसे ही बोलते थे आपस में। यहाँ साधन लेके जाते थे तो इनके बच्चों को मवेशियों को भी ये डर भय रहता था एक्सीडेंट वगैरह का होने का। हमने इसमें मार्च 2023 तक ये एडवांस वर्क किया। उसके बाद 24 में जुलाई में इसमें प्लांटिंग की। ये जो क्षेत्र है मैडम इस साइड में हमने यहाँ ये तो प्रजाति लगाई जो कि आपके सामने है। कुछ ऊपर जो है नालों में हमने चेक डैम से बनाए। नीचे ट्रेंचेज की खड्डे खोदे और अर्दन डैम भी नीचे में बनाए गए।
मैडम यहाँ बहुत तगड़ा खनन होता था, इसलिए हमने लिख के दी फॉरेस्ट वाला कि इस खनन को बंद होना चाहिए। रात दिन ट्रैक्टर घूमे यहाँ और ब्लास्टिंग हुआ। फिर इसमें काम किया है तो हमने इसमें मजदूरी करी है, काम चालू किया। जब इसमें खड्डा, ट्रेंच, दीवार, चेक डैम, मिट्टी का, पत्थर का, फिर इसमें पेड़ पौधे लगाए हैं तो अब हमको इतना फायदा होगा, मजदूरी भी मिली है और अभी हमें प्लांटिंग भी सही होगा। अब इसमें सब ट्रैक्टर खनन उनन पटरी छेड़ी सब धन बंद होगा।
Soil organic matter increased and the local people started earning from nurseries and NTFPs. These are not just two villages, they are two directions, one leading to collapse and the other to community-led conservation. The story of Chimravli shows us that what is lost can be found again. For a lasting change, restoration must go beyond planting trees. It must plant opportunities because in places like Alwar, where illegal mining hasn't just stripped the soil but the soul of the communities, therefore blanket ban will not work. What we need is a new path, a path of regulated, sustainable, low-impact mining guided by clear ecological limits, while restoring traditional water bodies, investing in health and creating dignified alternative livelihoods. So, let's choose forest, let's choose future.
ये अभिनव अच्छा लोकेश सुनो तुम लोग जाके ना पीछे खाली है ना अंकित के पीछे हमारा बैच बैठेगा ना।
हाँ मैम वहाँ 38 है
और बीच में कौन बैठने वाले? ये अंकित के सामने कौन बैठने वाले? क्योंकि सर बोल रहे वो खाली मत छोड़ना, उसको ऑक्यूपाई करा दो करके हमारा स्टाफ को ऑक्यूपाई करा देंगे।
हाँ कितना फ़ोन लगा करते थे
अंकित के सामने अगर खाली
2-3
अंदर रही बता जो हमारा 38 बैच जहाँ बैठ रहा है उसके आगे जो सीट लगी लेदर वाली उसमें कौन बैठ रहे हैं? तीन कॉलम है ना, 3 रोज हैं। ठीक है
कौन बैठ रहा है वहाँ पे? फोन लगा, फोन लगा।
खाने 100 लोग कहाँ हैं? फैकल्टी 6 लोग हैं, स्टाफ खाली 20 भी नहीं है। ठीक है, एक बार देख लो, अगर चीफ गेस्ट पहुँच रहे हैं, राइट, पहुँचने के पहले ना एक बार हमारा स्टाफ को अगर खाली रह रहा है, ओटीज ऑक्यूपाई कर देंगे। ठीक है, बोलना थोड़ा सा, सबसे पहले
क्या बोल रहे हैं? हेलो, हेलो, माइक टेस्टिंग, हेलो, 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 हेलो। उतना लैग रहेगा ही 5 मिनट। नहीं, अभी तो इन लोगों का फोटो सेशन हो गया। इन लोग आ रहे हैं अभी 37 वाले, सब लोग आ रहे हैं क्योंकि हाँ आ गए। फोटो सेशन के बाद ही सब आने वाले थे। आ गए ना ठीक है। जल्दी 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 जल्दी
फोटो जल्दी खींच। नहीं नहीं, चलो
Please, 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 please.
सर आ रहे
It's okay, please.
हैं। वो तीनों वीडियो की खाती है सर दोबारा।
सर, वो फर्स्ट वाला जगमोहन सर को देना है, वो प्रेजेंट करता है सर। फिर और एक किसका देना है सर, वो पॉट दो पॉट।
2 पॉट नहीं, एक ही देना है ना। आई विल अनाउंस एज पर माई अनाउंसमेंट। Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Central Academy for State Forest Service, CASFOS Dehradun, I, Amlendu Pathak, lecturer and course director of the Passing Out 37th State Forest Service Induction course, welcome you all to this ceremony. It's my pleasure to inform you that the chief guest of today's function, Dr. S.P. Yadav, retired IFS officer and Director General of International Big Cat Alliance, will be with us. And the chief guest has already arrived and he is in the photo gallery of the hall. So kindly be patient. I would request all of you to keep your mobile phones in silent mode.
Kindly be seated and maintain silence. I would also request the distinguished guests not to leave the convocation hall till the completion of today's ceremony. It is almost back. Ladies and gentlemen, I now announce our chief guest of the ceremony, Dr. S.P. Yadav, a retired IFS officer and Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, has arrived in the convocation hall. Respected sir, we are delighted to have your presence here with us. With proud, I also announce about the program. You can see a QR code on your screen, and CASFOS Dehradun proudly announces that this is a single-use plastic-free event, and we have made our utmost efforts, all the efforts to make this event a plastic-free, single-use plastic-free event. So I welcome you on that note. Sir, the distinguished gathering of Dehradun city and the forest fraternity warmly welcomes you on this occasion. Welcome, sir. I now request the august gathering to stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. I now request Dr. Jagmohan Sharma sir, Director, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, to welcome the chief guest of the occasion, Dr. S.P. Yadav sir, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, with a plant. Thank you, sir. May I now request Mrs. Meera Iyer, Ma'am, IFS, Director, Directorate of Forest Education, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Amlendu. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS retired, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance. Esteemed dignitaries, Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, Director, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy. Srimati Kanchan Devi, Director General, Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education. Heads of other organizations, senior officers and scientists, retired forest officers, dear parents and family members of officer trainees who are passing out today, IFS probationers, SFS officer trainees, students of FRI University, officers and staff of DFE and CASFOS and IGNFA, members of print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you on the occasion of the convocation of the 37th State Forest Service batch. We are deeply honored by the gracious presence of our chief guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, whose distinguished career and leadership in wildlife conservation are a source of inspiration for all of us. He is presently leading the International Big Cat Alliance, a landmark initiative in global wildlife conservation that underscores India's leadership role in international environmental governance. Sir, your presence here today is a matter of great pride for this academy, and it will serve as an inspiration for the officer trainees receiving their diplomas from your hands. I also take this opportunity to extend a cordial welcome to all the eminent dignitaries from ICFRE, IGNFA, FSI, WII, FRI, and other institutions whose presence today adds great value to this occasion. A special word of appreciation to the dedicated faculty and officers of the Central Academy for State Forest Service, Dehradun, whose tireless efforts have shaped and guided our young officer trainees passing out today into capable professionals ready to serve their respective states. To the officer trainees, I wish to say that as you begin your career, serve with integrity and humility, upholding the noble traditions of forestry, and bring honor to your academy, to your state, your family, and ultimately to the nation. With these words, I once again extend a warm welcome to everyone present here. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2-year period of the 37th SFS Induction course 2023-25 batch comprised an array of events which included not only the academic routine but also practical field exposure, sports and cultural activities, and interactive learning with modules. To give a brief synopsis of the course and activities of the academy, now I request Mr. E. Vikram, sir, IFS Principal, CASFOS, Dehradun, to present a detailed course report.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Dr. S.P. Yadav, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, Director, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, Srimati Kanchan Devi, Director General, Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education, Srimati Meera Iyer, Director, Directorate of Forest Education, Deputy Director Generals, Additional Director Generals of ICFRE, AD, IGNFA, all respected heads of institutions, retired forest officers, colleagues of the forestry fraternity, faculty members of IGNFA, my fellow faculty members from CASFOS, senior scientists, officer trainees of 23-25 batch and 24-26 SFS courses, proud family members of the 23-25 batch, students of FRI University, staff of IGNFA and CASFOS, friends from the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's both an honor and a privilege for me to present the course report of the 37th induction course of the State Forest Service of Central Academy of State Forest Service, Dehradun. This outgoing batch comprises of 45 officer trainees sponsored by 3 states, 42 from Rajasthan, 2 from Nagaland, and 1 from Maharashtra. Notably, the batch has 20 lady officers, which is a significant gender representation. The 2-year training began on 21st August 2023 and was structured in 2 phases. Phase 1, officer trainees completed 16 core forestry and allied courses along with 4 major study tours spread across the country across 16 months. This was followed by a 4-month-long on-the-job training in the respective states, which was conducted from January to April 2025. This was followed by phase 2, which is the advanced phase, which ran from May to August 2025 and included 1 major tour and 4 advanced courses. The induction training maintained a fine balance of theory, practical sessions, and field exposure. Over 1,100 hours of academic and hands-on sessions were conducted across the 20 core and allied subjects, delivered through 1,400 training sessions over 104 weeks. The course also included 145 days of extensive study tours across the diverse biogeographic zones of the country, ranging from Trans-Himalayas to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The batch undertook 6 major field exercises, including watershed exercise at Damtari in Chhattisgarh, census technique exercise in Pench Tiger Reserve, working plan exercise in association with the Maharashtra Forest Development Corporation, and the engineering and road alignment exercise. Beyond the classroom, various new initiatives were introduced. We launched an alumni masterclass lecture series, inviting distinguished alumni of CASFOS Dehradun to share their expertise with the officer trainees of the induction courses. Eminent experts were also invited to deliver special lectures on various topics ranging from leadership, environmental policy, to artificial intelligence, green infrastructure, geographical indications in forestry, and ecotourism. To strengthen contemporary relevance, specialized modules were conducted on forest fire mitigation and suppression, human-wildlife conflict management, disaster management, waste management, green infrastructure, green credit, and carbon finance. Partnership with reputed institutions such as TISS, BNHS, NCBS, Indian Institute of Management Surmor, the National GI Registry, Capacity Building Commission, the BSF Institute of Adventure and Advanced Training further enriched the induction course. This year witnessed landmark collaborations, an MOU with Waste Warrior Society, a renowned NGO, to integrate sustainable waste management and zero plastic practices in CASFOS premises was signed. An MOU with Indian Institute of Management Sirmaur to introduce advanced leadership and decision-making modules was signed. The latest in the series of MOU was the MOU with the CEPT University in Ahmedabad to build capacity in remote sensing and GIS, urban forestry, green infrastructure, and landscape level planning. Another milestone was the establishment of the Digital Learning Lab in CASFOS, the first of its kind in any forestry training institution in the country, equipped with content creation tools and equipments. This facility, which will soon be upgraded into a full-fledged lab for digital learning and AI-enabled forestry training. This will ensure that our officers are prepared for a future where technology and forestry increasingly intersect. Recognizing the role of communication in conservation, training was also imparted in digital documentation, scientific writing, and content creation with the collaboration of the Capacity Building Commission of Government of India, the Dunes Film School, and also other experts. Several publications, including the compendium titled Beyond the Blackboard, a compilation of the OJT project reports of the officer trainees, Aranya Charin, a quarterly newsletter of the CASFOS Dehradun, which are being later released today by the chief guest, and few videos on the OJT projects that you witnessed earlier today stand as a testimony to this effort. Physical fitness and discipline form an integral part of our training in CASFOS Dehradun. Daily PT, evening games were supplemented with weapon training and equestrian practice conducted at the Indian Military Academy Dehradun. There were also swimming sessions which were conducted in IGNFA through the kind support of Director IGNFA. Officer trainees participated in the 27th All India Forest Sports Meet held at Raipur as a part of the FTE contingent, and also in the recently concluded intramural sports held in the academy. The trainees also engaged in mission life activities, Swachhata Abhiyan, and nature interpretation programs, reflecting the holistic ethos of CASFOS Dehradun. I wish to acknowledge the gratitude and continuous support we have received from IGNFA, especially the director, Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, under whose leadership all central forestry training institutions now work in one integrated system. I would also like to thank the Directorate of Forest Education as well as our various partner institutions such as ICFRE, FRI, FSI, WII, the Indian Institute of Soil Science, the Survey of India, whose officers and scientists shared their expertise and enriched this course. We also record our special thanks to the Uttarakhand Forest Department, particularly the PCCF and HOF, Dr. Sameer Sinha, and his predecessor, Dr. Dhananjay Mohan, for their constant cooperation. The success of the training tours and field exercises would not have been possible without the wholehearted support of the state forest departments, notably Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. I also extend sincere thanks to the Indian Military Academy Dehradun for facilitating the weapon training and the equestrian training. Honorable Chief Guest and esteemed audience, I am pleased to report that the 37th SFS batch has successfully completed its training with dedication and professionalism. They now leave this academy fully prepared to shoulder the responsibilities as officers of the State Forest Service in their respective states. And finally, a message to the young officers: remember that you carry the weight of the nation's natural heritage on your shoulders. Let the forests be your classrooms, the people be your partners, science be your guide. Serve with integrity, protect with courage, and lead with wisdom. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for giving an apt view of the training course and the activities of the academy. I would once again request all the guests to keep their mobile phones on silent and also maintain silence in the hall. Taking the program further, I now request the chief guest and dignitaries on the dais to release the publications which have been prepared by the officer trainees of the 37th State Forest Service Induction course under guidance of the faculty members. One by one, I would announce the name of the books that have been prepared. First is Beyond the Blackboard. This book contains project report of officer trainees of 37th SFS done during their on-job training or field training of 4 months in their respective states, and the learnings have been written in article form to enhance the writing and publication capabilities of these future managers. Next, we have Aranyacharan. This is the quarterly publication of CASFOS Dehradun and contains articles written by the officer trainees of the 37th State Forest Service Induction course. Next, we have The Living Landscape. This book is a testimony to the natural wonder nestled in Dehradun Valley, which we know as New Forest Campus. It has details of medicinal and edible plants found on the campus, trees of CASFOS, weeds found in the area, birds and beetle diversity of the campus. Next, Wild Wisdom, Lessons from India's Forests. Mr. Chetra Meena, officer trainee of the 37th SFS Induction course, has prepared this book encompassing the field learnings from tours and visits of the batch in the form of articles, stories and abstracts. Next, we have Gulistan, which is the batch book, Memoirs of the officer trainees of the 37th batch have been presented through this book, which talks about 45 officers who, over the 2 years of training program, have grown in wisdom, strength and camaraderie. And the last, Safarnama. This is a compiled list of State Forest Service officer trainees trained in this academy since 1981. The updated book, comprising the details of 37th SFS course, is being released digitally. Thank you, sir. Next, I would, with permission of the chair, I would request the batch video, which has been prepared by the officer trainees, to be showcased to the distinguished gathering here. And the video comprises of experience of all the officer trainees which they had during 2 years of training at the academy. Please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath as now the most awaited moment of today's function has arrived. I request Mrs. Abharna KM, IFS, Controller of Examination, Caste Force Dehradun, to announce the results and take the distribution of diplomas and awards from here.
Respected Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS, retired, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, and our chief guest for today's function, Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, IFS, Director, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, Dehradun, Mrs. Meera Iyer, IFS, Director, Directorate of Forest Education, Dehradun, distinguished guests, other esteemed dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my great privilege to present the results of 23-25 SFS batch and announce the medals and prizes. The batch passing out today has 45 officer trainees sponsored by various state governments, out of which 42 are from Rajasthan, 2 are from Nagaland, 1 is from Maharashtra. There are 20 lady officer trainees in the batch. I am happy to announce that 43 officer trainees have successfully completed the 2-year course and shall be awarded diplomas today. While 16 officer trainees have secured honors diploma, the rest have secured the pass diploma. 4 OTs have missed honors diploma in decimals. Officer trainees who secured more than 75% and above and passed all the subjects in the first attempt are awarded honors diploma, while officer trainees who secured 50% and above but less than 75% and those who secured 75% and above but did not pass in all the subjects in the first attempt are given pass diploma. I request the Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS retired, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, to kindly grant me the permission to announce the results on this occasion and also give away the diplomas to our officer trainees. I also request Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, IFS, Director, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, Dehradun, Srimati Meera Iyer, IFS, Director, Directorate of Forest Education, and Shri E. Vikram, IFS, Principal, Caste Force, Dehradun, to join our Honorable Chief Guest in giving away the diplomas. Sir, please. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would present the results of 37th SFS Induction course. I shall be announcing the names of the officer trainees in the order of their roll numbers. I request the officer trainees to come to the stage one by one to receive the diplomas. The first officer trainee to be awarded the diploma is Dr. Abhishek Singh from Rajasthan, awarded diploma with 73.27% of marks. Mr. Ajay Chaudhary from Rajasthan, awarded diploma with 74.88% of marks. Mrs. Akansha Gotwal from Rajasthan, awarded honors diploma with 78.04%. Mr. Anil Meena from Rajasthan, awarded diploma with 70.95% of marks. Mr. Babulal Chaudhary from Rajasthan, awarded honors diploma with 80% of marks.
Ms. Bhavna Sharma from Rajasthan, awarded diploma with 68.65% of marks. Mr. Chetram Meena from Rajasthan, awarded Harness Diploma with 75.27% of marks. Mr. Dilip Kumar Verma from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 67.29% of marks. Mr. Dinesh Singh Gujar from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 70.84% of marks. Ms. Garima Bishnoi from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 71.79% of marks. Mr. Hansraj Chaudhary from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 73.97% of marks. Mr. Kamal Kumar Kumawat from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 67.31%. Mrs. Karanveer Kaur from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 73.22%. Mrs. Kushbu Meena from Rajasthan, awarded Harness Diploma with 77.07%. Mrs. Kirti Rathod from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 74.07%. Mrs. Kranti Singh from Rajasthan, awarded Harness Diploma with 78.21%. Mr. Lakhan Singh Rathod from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 73.87%. Mr. Lekram from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 74.35%. Mr. Manish Kumar from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 72.70%. Ms. Nisa from Nagaland, awarded Harness Diploma with 76.25%. Mrs. Nisha from Rajasthan, awarded Harness Diploma with 77.60%. Mr. Pankaj Kumar Meena from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 74.47%. Mrs. Preeti Nahora from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 74.87%. Mr. Priyavardi Singh Jaitawat from Rajasthan, awarded Diploma with 72.96%. Mrs. Rachna Yadav from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 80.01%. Mr. Rajendra Singh from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 69.04%. Mr. Raju from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 74.87%. Mr. Ravi Kumar from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 84.37%. Ms. Rekha Verma from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 76.77%. Ms. Sankita Kumari from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 78.72%. Ms. Santosh Meena from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 79.43%. Ms. Sarita Bose from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 77.81%. Ms. Shilpi Jain from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 65.55%. Mr. Sonu Babu Meena from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 75.40%. Mrs. Suman Meena from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 71.91%. Mr. Sumesh Balan from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 77.31%. Mr. Sunil Kumar Dabai from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 70.42%. Dr. Surendra Kumar from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 68.46%. Ms. Vinu N. Tukku from Nagaland awarded Honors Diploma with 72.75%. Mr. Vinod Kumar Berwa from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 72.12%. Ms. Vishaka Jayant Panpude from Maharashtra awarded Diploma with 73.43%. Mr. Vishal Kumar Meena from Rajasthan awarded Diploma with 70.75%. Mr. Yogesh Kumar from Rajasthan awarded Honors Diploma with 81.57%. Heartiest congratulations to all the officer trainees who have been awarded the diplomas today. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us move to the next section of the awards and prizes, which are most probably the most interesting and intriguing for all the officer trainees passing out today and also to their friends and family members. Now, with the permission of the chief guest, I would announce the names of the officer trainees who have won the medals and prizes. May I request our Honorable Chief Guest to kindly give away the prizes. The first medal, P.K. Sen Conservationist Award 2025, securing highest marks in ecological census exercise and the essay competition related to the contemporary wildlife conservation topic. And the winner is Mr. Ajay Chaudhary. Next, P. Srinivas Prize in Forest Protection and Tribal Welfare, securing highest marks in Adverse Influence on Forest, Joint Forest Management, Rural and Tribal Development. The winner is Ms. Sankita Kumari. Next, CASFOS Association Prize for Proficiency in Forest Engineering and Surveying, securing highest marks in Forest Engineering, Forest Surveying, Road Alignment Exercise and Field Engineering Exercise. And the winner is Mrs. Rachna Yadav. Next, R.C. Kaushik Prize for Proficiency in Soil Conservation and Land Management, securing the highest marks in Natural Resource Management, and the award goes to Mr. Ravi Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, now comes the most interesting and the most awaited event, the awarding of the medals of MOFCC and Government of India. I request our Honorable Chief Guest to present the medals to the winners. The first medal is Silver Medal for Proficiency in Ecology, securing the highest marks in Ecology and Environmental Science, Biodiversity Conservation and Management, and the medal goes to Mr. Yogesh Kumar. Next, Silver Medal for Proficiency in Forest Management and Working Plan, securing the highest marks in Forest Resource Management, Working Plan, Environment Economics, Human Resource Development and Management. and the medal goes to Mr. Ravi Kumar. Next, silver medal for Best All-Round Officer Trainee and Most Practical Forester, securing highest marks in Silviculture 1 and 2, Forest Utilization 1 and 2, Forest Policy and Law, Forest Accounts and Procedure, Field Training, Conduct marks, 2 marks, and the medal goes to Mr. Ravi Kumar. Next and last, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, the gold medal, securing the highest gross total in the batch, which again goes to Mr. Ravi Kumar. I express my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS retired, Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, who has graced the solemn occasion of this academy. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to heartily congratulate all the officer trainees on receiving their diplomas, prizes and medals on this very special day of the convocation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Abharna, and congratulations to all the officers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been eagerly looking forward to hearing the address of the chief guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS retired and Director General, International Big Cat Alliance. Sir, I humbly request you to kindly give your advice, directions, and blessings on this great occasion.
गुड आफ्टरनून टू यू ऑल। आज अपने ट्रेनिंग के दिन याद आ रहे हैं। डॉक्टर जगमोहन शर्मा, डायरेक्टर IGNFA, श्रीमती कंचन देवी, डायरेक्टर जनरल ICFRA, श्रीमती मीरा अय्यर, डायरेक्टर DFE, all heads of institutions, members of forestry fraternity, scientists, retired officers, IFS probationers, officer trainees of 24-26 SFS course, students of FRI University, members of media, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty of IGNFA as well as CASFOS, proud families, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the brilliant officer trainees of 23-25 course, congratulations. Today we gather here to celebrate your remarkable achievements, your dedication, and the bright future you are poised to shape. Convocation is always a day of pride, joy, and reflection. For the officer trainees graduating today, it marks the completion of long and rigorous training and the beginning of a career dedicated to the service of forests, wildlife, and people. To the faculty and principal of CASFOS, Dehradun, it is a reward of 2 years of effort and mentorship. And for all of us present, it is an opportunity to renew our faith in the young generation of foresters who will carry forward the legacy of this profession. I extend my warmest congratulations to each officer trainee of 37th State Forest Service Induction Course 2325. The award of a diploma in forestry equivalent to master's degree is not just a recognition of academic achievement. It is a badge of responsibility. It signifies readiness to enter the demanding and at times dangerous but always rewarding field forestry service. I am also delighted to note the significant representation of lady officers in this batch. It reflects the growing diversity and inclusivity of our services, and I am confident that they will bring fresh perspectives, sensitivity, and a strength to forestry administration. It is indeed an honor for me to be present here today as the chief guest at the convocation ceremony of this prestigious institution, the Central Academy for State Forest Service, and to deliver this address in the historic Convocation Hall of the Forest Research Institute. Today, after completing 24 months of rigorous training, you are formally entering a career that is at the heart of global attention. As you stand at this pivotal moment, you are not just OTs, you are stewards of our planet's most vital resources, its forests, its wildlife, and the delicate ecosystems that sustain life. Your training has equipped you with knowledge, skills, and a profound responsibility to protect and nurture the natural world. This is no small task, for you are entering a world where the balance of nature is under unprecedented strain. Climate change, habitat loss, and biodiversity decline are not abstract challenges. They are urgent calls to action, and you are uniquely positioned to answer them. As I understand, your journey here has been one of discovery. You have studied the intricate web of life, how a single tree can anchor an ecosystem, how a keystone species can ripple through a food up chain, and how human actions can either harm or heal. You have learned to read the language of forest, to track the silent steps of wildlife, and to understand the science that underpins conservation. But beyond the textbooks and field studies, you have cultivated something even more powerful, a deep connection to the natural world and passion to protect it. With climate change, biodiversity loss, air pollution, and ecological imbalances shaping global discussions, the role of foresters has never been more crucial. Forests are central to environmental stability, and the management demands dedication, innovation, and compassion. I speak to you today not only as a proud member of India's forestry fraternity, but also as the Director General of International Big Cat Alliance, launched by Honorable Prime Minister in 2023. With its headquarters in India, the IBCA brings together 95 range countries to conserve 7 iconic big cats: tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, jaguar, cheetah, and puma. This global alliance aims to mobilize finances, foster knowledge sharing, and secure corridors and habitats for these apex predators. This alliance is not just saving species, it is about securing the future of life on Earth. By protecting these big cats, we protect entire ecosystems, water sources, and carbon sinks. They are not just charismatic species, but indicators of ecological health, cultural pride, and economic opportunity. I would also like to highlight some recent developments in forestry sector that reflect India's strong commitment to conservation and community welfare. Firstly, the decriminalizing minor forest offenses through the Jan Vishwas Act 2023. Several provisions of Indian Forest Act 1927 were amended. Minor offenses such as petty felling or cattle grazing on forest land are no longer criminalized but can be compounded with fines, reducing harassment of forest dependent communities while retaining strict actions against real threats. Secondly, the reclassification of bamboo by amending the definition of tree under the Indian Forest Act. Bamboo grown on non-forest is no longer regulated as a tree. This has unlocked immense potential of bamboo, the green gold, as a sustainable income source for farmers and forest communities. You may be aware that Forest Conservation Act has been amended. Now this amendment modernizes the 1980 Act, clarifying its applicability, balancing ecological safeguards with development priorities. Be thorough on it, because be thorough in its provisions, because day and night you will be requiring this knowledge. The Green Credit Scheme, a market-based mechanism to incentivize eco-friendly actions such as afforestation, mangrove restoration, water conservation, and waste management, allowing individuals and organizations to earn tradable green credits. Launched by Honorable Prime Minister, the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam, this mass tree planting initiative has transformed plantation drives into Jan Andolan, involving citizens in conservation. Dear young officers, you are stepping into service where every decision you take will have a long-term consequences. As a members of State Forest Service, you are the crucial link between the frontline staff and senior administration. Your role requires both technical expertise and human sensitivity. As you move forward, I urge you to carry 3 guiding principles into your career and lives. First is be courageous advocates. The work you do will not always be easy. You will face competing interests, economic pressures, policy debates, and sometimes skepticism about the urgency of conservation. Stand firm. Your voice, backed by the science and conviction, is essential. Advocate for the voiceless, whether it's an endangered species, a threatened forest, or a community whose livelihood depends on sustainable ecosystems. Your courage will inspire the change. Second is embrace collaboration. No one saves planet alone. Believe in collaboration. Your success will depend on working with diverse partners, indigenous communities, policymakers, scientists, social NGOs, civil society institutions, and even industries that may seem at odds with conservation. Listen to their perspectives, find common ground, and build solutions that are inclusive and enduring. The health of our forest and wildlife depends on shared stewardship. Stay inspired. The challenges you face can sometimes feel overwhelming, but never lose sight of why you chose this path. Remember the moments that stirred your soul, the rustle of leaves in thriving forest, the glimpses of rare animal in the natural habitat, the quiet beauty of restored ecosystem. These are the moments that will fuel your resilience and remind you of the impact you can make. Your training here has given you tools, scientific forestry, remote sensing, GIS, law, management, and community engagement. But beyond tools, you must cultivate compassion, resilience, and ability to listen to the people whose lives are tied to the forest. The future of forestry is inseparable from technology. Artificial intelligence, drones, satellite imageries, bioacoustics, DNA analysis are revolutionizing how we monitor and conserve forest. Initiatives such as Digital Learning Lab at CASFOS Dehradun are preparing officers for this future. We must also explore carbon markets, biodiversity credits, and payment for ecosystem services as ways to finance conservation. The world is moving towards recognizing forests not just as the timber-producing lands, but as the climate stabilizers and biodiversity banks. India's culture and tradition provides timeless guidance. From the hymns of Vedas to Bishnoi community of Rajasthan, from sacred groves in Meghalaya to Chipko movement in Uttarakhand, our heritage teaches us that human life is incomplete without harmony with nature. As you go to the field, carry these ethos with you. The success of Project Tiger, which marked 50 years in 2023, and the establishment of International Big Cat Alliance in the same year are milestones possible only through dedication of forest officers, staff, civil society institutions, research institutions, and cooperation of communities living in and around forest. As young officers, you must involve local people in conservation, ensuring that their welfare and participation remain at the center of management efforts. At the COP29 UNFCCC held in Baku last year, India reiterated the principle of mindful and deliberate utilization of resources instead of reckless consumption. To translate this vision into action, the country needs officers who are not only technically competent, but also committed and empathic. I applaud CASFOS Dehradun for nurturing such officers with emphasis not only on academics, but also on all-round personality development. Forestry today offers immense opportunities, from sustainable timber and non-timber products to ecotourism and livelihood generations. With innovation, local knowledge, and community partnership, you can transform challenges into opportunities, supporting both conservation and India's development aspirations. Don't ever forget that knowledge is power. Once you are in the field, your technical knowledge and human values will constantly be tested and watched by civil society institutions and media. But I am confident that your training here has instilled in you both competence and compassion. The world needs you now more than ever. You are not just entering a profession, you are joining a global movement to safeguard life on Earth. Whether you are restoring degraded habitats, protecting endangered species, or shaping policies for sustainable resource management, your work will ripple across generations. Every tree you plant, every ecosystem you preserve, every community you empower will be testament to your legacy. As you step into this new chapter, know that you carry with you the pride of your families, the wisdom of your mentors, and the hope of planet in need of healing. Be bold, be compassionate, and never stop learning from the natural world that has so much to teach us. The forests are calling, the wildlife is watching, and the future is in your hands. Go forth and make it greener, wilder, and more vibrant world. Before I conclude, I congratulate Mr. E. Vikram, Principal CASFOS Dehradun, and his entire team for successfully organizing this convocation. I also acknowledge Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, Director IGNFA, and Srimati Meera Iyer, Director DFE, and entire faculty of CASFOS for their leadership and in strengthening the forestry training. I wish you every success in your profession and personal lives. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words of encouragement and inspiration, which will go a long way in motivating the officers and shaping their personalities and career. The officers would certainly give their best to follow the path shown by you in serving this great nation. I now request Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, sir, Director IGNFA, to present a memento to the chief guest of today's function, Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS retired and Director General IBCA, as our token of gratitude and affection. Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. E. Vikram, IFS Principal CASFOS Dehradun, to present a memento to the guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Jagmohan Sharma, IFS, Director, IGNFA, as our token of gratitude and affection. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Director, Directorate of Forest Education, Principal, CASFOS Dehradun, and all my colleagues, it is my privilege to extend a formal vote of thanks to all of you who have graced this occasion. With honor, I express my gratitude to our distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. S.P. Yadav, IFS retired and Director General, International Big Cat Alliance, who has been extremely kind to grace this solemn occasion by sparing his valuable time from the busy schedule. Sir, we are indebted to your gesture and feel extremely privileged to have you here with us today. Your presence here will prove to be a source of inspiration for all of us in the years to come, especially the young officer trainees passing out today. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Jagmohan Sharma sir, Director IGNFA, Mrs. Kanchan Devi ma'am, Director General ICFRE, Dr. Renu Singh ma'am, Dr. Sameer Sinha sir, who have could not make it possible to attend the event because of certain reasons, Anup Singh sir, DG FSI, GS Bhardwaj sir, Director WII, all the officers, senior officers, Vajpayee sir, Vinay Kumar sir, all the senior officers present here from IGNFA, ICFRE, FRI, WII, Forest Survey of India, Indian Institute of Remote Sensing and Forest Department of Uttarakhand, retired forest officers, IFS professionals, unfortunately they could also not be here because of certain prior engagements, 37th and 38th State Forest Service Induction Course trainees, staff members of the institutions within FRI campus, research scholars and students of FRI deemed university for being here with us on the occasion. We're extremely grateful to all of you for responding so warmly to our invitation. I would also like to convey my special thanks to Dr. Renu Singh ma'am, Director FRI, and the officers and staff of FRI for extending continuous support to CASFOS and providing all necessary facilities for holding the convocation in this majestic and prestigious hall. I would like to thank once again Dr. Jagmohan Sharma sir, Director IGNFA, for his constant encouragement and valuable input regarding the course. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank Mrs. Meera Iyer ma'am, Director DFE, for her inspiring leadership and guidance throughout the duration of this course. I would like to place on record my special gratitude to all the officers, scientists, institutions, and forest departments of various states for their wholehearted cooperation during the 2-year-long training of this passed out 37th State Forest Service Induction Course 23-25 batch. My sincere thanks are also due to the members of the print and electronic media who have attended this function and express solidarity with the forestry sector by providing wide coverage to this event. I would like to especially thank the parents and family members of the 37th batch officers who have taken time off from their work to be present here today. Last but not the least, I take this opportunity to thank all the faculty members and staff of the Central Academy for State Forest Service, Dehradun, and Directorate of Forest Education, Dehradun, for extending their full cooperation and support in organizing this program and making it a grand success. Special thanks goes to the 38th State Forest Service batch who have been wholeheartedly involved in the preparation and execution of this event. Thank you once again. I request all the dignitaries and distinguished guests to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. I would now request the heads of organizations to join the chief guests for high tea in the chamber of Director General ICFRE. Sir. Sir. With permission of the chair, we are closing the event and I would request. Sir. Kindly be seated. कृपया अपनी जगह पे बैठ जाएं अभी. कृपया बैठ जाएं. All the heads of organizations and chief guests are requested to join the chief for high tea in the chamber of Director General ICFRE. I request other officers and scientists to proceed to FRI boardroom for refreshments. The officer trainees